Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's house. And well, okay, I'm in my Stampy download seed, which some of you have seen before. And so we've got all this really cool like built-in terrain we don't have to worry about here. But not everybody has this. Even if you do have Stampy's seed, you will need to make a few minor adjustments, and especially in this area, you'll see. That'll come in more into play when we build the toy shop and the train that ends up coming out there. But most importantly, this part here gets changed a little bit if you have Stampy Seed. It actually comes out a bit farther and has to be kind of chopped back a little bit, and this has to be reshaped just a little bit to match up to this. Just looking at this video right now, you can probably pause this and get it straightened out. And that's really all there's to it. Oh, and there's one little piece up here next to the Googlies Island. Originally there was like a little kind of a few chunks like right here on the corner, which he did leave there for a long time, but he has since leveled that out. Anyway, I'm not really here to talk about the terrain here as much, but in today's video what we're going to be doing is building this path. We're going to be recreating what I've done here. The sheep are really enjoying the path there. We're going to be building the path as it kind of winds around this way, as it kind of comes close to Googlies Island here and whatnot. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I want to do that just because I want to make sure that Googlies Island fits in exactly where it's supposed to go, and then it doesn't bump up, interfere with your path that you'll eventually make. So, oh look, and here's a bath here. A bath. Here's a bed here. This is Bed Bath & Beyond. This is a bed, and the bath is somewhere over there. Actually, you can take a bath over there. All the sheep and pigs. This is for, considering the size of this island, these are one of the most heavily populated islands here, and there's a whole boatload of critters in these tiny little islands. It's just hilarious. Anyway, oh, and you can see as I whiz past, you can see this sort of partially constructed SS Stumpy, which is simply me figuring out exactly where to start building that, and this will all make sense in that future video why there's this big trail of diamonds sticking out of it right now. But it's all been worked out, and it turns out that in the world that I originally built on my own, just, whatever, a couple years ago, I actually got it right. It's just a miracle. And anyway, so it's getting dark right now, so we're going to abandon our Stampy Seed world here, and we're going to do the path, and we're going to put like a stripe of grass around it just so that we know where the boundaries are, so we don't get too close to that. And I'm gonna get you over to here. I'm gonna give you the dimensions so that we can go all the way over to this side, and this from here. This he says he's just gonna keep building in this direction. So I've kind of got this long trench which I haven't filled in yet, and it bumps up against this. And I don't want to mess with this terrain too much over here yet because I'm not sure where their little houses go. Based on, in Stampy Seed, I want to build these houses in my own personal Stampy Seed world. And it's getting dark. Okay, let's get, all right, I'm getting a hint here from the moon. So let's go over to the builder world and get started. Well, it's a little different, isn't it? It's just all of a sudden, whoops, it turns into Stampy's house, yet not quite as convincing at this point. But you know what? Hey, not everybody's got Stampy's Seed, and it's a pain in the neck to really kind of do it. Although the easiest method I've heard is that you go into your your Xbox, at least on Xbox this works, Xbox, and remove the updates as the files that are in your actual Xbox, and then load the put the seed in, and then when it updates, it'll supposedly works. I have not tried it. I don't have to at this point anyway. So all right, so let's get started. We're gonna need some spruce planks and some birch planks, and we're gonna keep some grass on hand. And again, I'm not sure what state yours is in right now, but it doesn't need, as long as it's flat enough to do this, and you may need to carve out some bits here and there. I'm just gonna kind of build this in the air, and then we'll sort of work around it. That way we'll know exactly where the path is and where everything else fits around it. So I'm going to, I mentioned in the last video, this is this first run of sidewalk here. I guess we're going to call, what is it, a path? I don't know. It's a little avenue. Maybe it's Stampy Avenue. I don't know. We should name them all, like each little street. Let's see. So we're going to start with the proper starting is to put a spruce right here, and I'm gonna leave that as the last way that I suppose say spruce. You know, I'm just gonna say it normal from now on because that takes too much out of my voice. And then of course the birch is going to go here, and they're just obviously going to alternate. So since I have something beneath me already, I can actually easily just kind of point down here and just sort of, oops. I say easily, I say unsuccessfully. Now this is 11 to here. This is 12. I'm going to have to, let's see, I'm going to put one more out here and then one more spruce here. It's hard to say spruce without saying it's spruce. Okay, so this is 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, okay, so this is good. So this is 14 long. And what I'm going to do is each path, all right, I guess I'm going to call it a path. Each path that I make, I'm going to give you a number that gives you the full length of it. And because at that point, something is probably going to intersect with it and go in a different direction. So I'm going to say this is 14 all the way up to here, even though, you know, this path is going to continue this way, and you could probably argue that, you know, these 6 blocks are part of that path, but I'm not going to do that for the purposes of this video. Okay, so from here, we're going to go this direction, and we are going to do 28 more blocks. Let's see, so let's see, how am I going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oops. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. What did I say? 28? Whoa, back it up. Boop, 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 boop. Now I gotta recount. Why did I have that so long here? Okay, see. Okay, so it's 1, 3, 7, 9. I'm going to count odd numbers. There's no way I can do that. I'm way out of practice on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yes. So this should be a birch right there, and this is all actually going to be grass from here out, and we're going to kind of go this direction. But let's finish. I don't want to go too far. I'm not doing any certain number of dimensions there. I don't want you to think I am. So let's just fill this, finish this one in, fill this one in. How about that? And so this path is going to be 3 wide. Most of them are. There's a couple that are 2. You know that. You've seen his videos enough. Let's go back to the spruce. That's it. I guess I'm just going to have to say it that way. I can't resist. So much fun. Tori and I were thinking of, you know, I had mentioned before we're going to maybe try to get oak, you know, a certain thing. You know, we were going to say oak, you know, but I don't know. Hasn't quite caught on yet, but we sure don't need it in this video. So anyway, so there's 3 wide. And just for giggles, we're going to surround this with grass, because there are no paths that don't have some grass around it. So I'm going to leave this space here because we're going to go this direction. 3. I'm not going to fill this in at this point. So anyway, so that is from that. So from here, from these 3 blocks all the way back to here, that's 28. So now we're going to go this way. So these 3 blocks, they're not going to be counted in this next number. So we're going to go 16 in this direction. Let's see here. All right, so let's go back to those spruce. 1, 2, oh, I can't count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and there's going to be 16th is here. Okay, and let's fill all this in. I was on someone's world over the weekend. I apologize, I can't remember who it was right offhand, and they were following the videos, and they had actually really gotten far building the village or town or whatever you want to call it. So they're kind of jumping ahead, but everything looked really cool. It's neat. They have Stampy's. I think they had Stampy's seed. Yes? No? Maybe not. No, I can't remember. Gosh, my memory's terrible. Okay, I'm just going to put a strip of grass here because we need that. Oh, well, let's see here. Now let's think about this. Okay, so, gosh, I just can't resist. I'm just going to fill this in while I think. All right, so next let's get our bearings as to where exactly we are. Let's see. So we are right here. This is going to be where the Stampy's Hot Buns is. And might as well put the little path here that goes there. That way you know right where that goes in case you get really ambitious. Let's see. Where does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th block. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to make a little 2 block wide path that's 5 long. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just fill it in with the same alternating pattern. Pick it up right here, and then there, and there, and there, and there. So this will be right here, the front door of the Stampy's Hot Buns. Okay, so now we're coming along Stampy's Hot Buns. Right now there's going to be a path that's coming to the right. There's going to be a path that's going this way. And there's also a smaller path that's going to be going this way and kind of around this way. That's going to lead us past the flower shop and so forth. All right, so let's stop using our imaginations and do it for real. Let's see. Well, let's do this one first. We're going to dig out a little bit here. I'm not going to give you. I don't have written down the actual dimensions for this yet. Really, what I just want to do for this video is just get you started. And we're just worrying about the path that's going around the Googly Island sort of area. So let's see. Now this, like I said, there's no dimensions to give you at this point. I'm just going to kind of randomly, I'm just going to stop here. It obviously goes a lot farther than that. So I'm just going to put a little path in here so we know where it goes. And we know the pattern, and you can fill more in as you go if you feel like getting really far ahead of me, but that's up to you. It's up to you. Let's finish this off here. And okay, so over in this area, which is completely open right now, this is where the tree is. The tree train is. This is where it lives, kind of, right around here. So let's see. We're going to come out from what we've already built here. We're going to go out 6 this direction. So let's see. Well, it's easier to do with grass, and then we can build the blocks right up against it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's just keep this going. 1, 2, 3 here. Gross. Whoops. No. There we go. Okay, so then this is 2. So just these. It's all the same on this side, but this side has not the 3rd one. It's just the grass comes in right there. So now, speaking of grass, we're going to come around the corner this way. And let's see, we are going to go 21 blocks total from here. So let's see, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so let's go back. Now this is a 2 block wide path here, just like this is. And so let's just fill this in. And you can kind of get the timing down on this right. It works out great. You all probably have your own little technique for doing this, I'm sure. By now, at this point in the build, you've probably got some med skills for building. And your friend's like, man, you build that fast. How'd you do that? You're like, practice. Oh, there you go. See, I'm talking. I'm not paying attention to myself. You guys are screaming at the screens. Don't build that. Okay, so it's only 2 wide. And it's going to have grass on both sides, so we're just gonna do that there. And might as well throw a little bit here. Why not? Okay, here we go. So as we're walking along the path, we've got the lovely jumbly love pedal shop there thingy. We're going down here, and I got a piece of paper here with all my dimensions on it. There we go. Okay, so 6, 21. Okay, so from here, these are going to have to get rid of these last 3 blocks. We're going to make a left turn that way. We're going to go 8. So we've already got 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's fill this in. Let's see here. We're going to have to use our imaginations to realize where we are. And this is going to be 3 wide here. So let's see. So we're made a left. We're past Lovely Jublub. Now at this intersection, we would see the fire engine over here, and right here in this spot right here, this would be where the friendly Popo station is. So this goes in both directions. And this is another one where I don't have the dimensions here, so we'll get those as we build stuff back that direction. So I'm just gonna kind of just put a random amount of blocks just so that we know where it goes. And again, we'll just put a little grass here. Alright, so we're going to leave these 3 empty because we're going to come. Okay, so the Popo station is here. Over to the left is the house. So this is where it gets to be a long run. I don't know how much you've had to dig out so far in your own world. Hopefully you've built on a fairly flat area like I have, so this won't be too painful. But this is the long one that goes 44 blocks. I hope I can count this high successfully. And then once we hit the 44 blocks, it's going to go that way pretty much forever. We don't, he's going to keep building in that direction, so we don't really know where that's going to end up. Okay, so 44. So let's do this right. Ready? And then I think I may count. Come away. Can I shrink some of the time in here? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 39, 40. What did I say? 41, 41, 42, 43. It's 44. That's the length of that path. Okay. That's 44 long. That goes way over there. I'm lucky I have enough room, but it mostly is pure luck. I'm guessing that's where my fun land is going to be. Well, I'm really not interested in that. We'll talk about that some other time. Okay, so let's just complete this length. Fill all this in. Okay, so we've got all this filled in, and oh, you know what? Let's put a little row of grass here. So I've got this all filled in. This is a 3-block wide path that goes all the way to 44th block, which means that this is the corner right here. So from this point on, this is another where we're just going to go on. He's just going to keep building this direction, so we really don't know what's going to happen. He's got a lot of stuff. He's got the bank and the school, and he's got the hotel back here and the barbershop and all that. Oops, I'm getting interfered with by some flowers. I don't like that. You can like kind of like go over weeds and stuff, but flowers not so much. Where am I headed here? Anyway, that doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm even going that far. Ah, here we go. Aw, boo, it's raining. That means I have to. Let's see. I got to turn off my daylight, or I got to turn on my daylight option so that I can hopefully get nighttime soon. I apologize. It's going to be a little darker in the video, but we're just going to, throw in some blocks here. We're not really concerned with length of this, just as the other ones in this direction. So let's just... Alright, I'm going to finish this up and wait for it to stop raining, and then I'm going to cut back and bring you back in once we're at that point. Alright, well, it stopped raining, and lo and behold, once it stopped raining, I realized that all that rain grew all this grass here. No, I'm just kidding. I spent a good time just kind of flattening this out just for the heck of it, since I had to do it anyway, and I had to wait for it to stop raining. And I added this little wall here. I just kind of, took that block and just brought it all the way down. And actually, I did that all the way around, even though it's not really all that necessary on these parts, because you're not going to end up seeing most of that anyway. But here, this one is actually going to be necessary because although we're going to add a few more rows of grass block down here just to sort of make it look more like it should be in Stampy's world. But this over here really it's not really all that necessary, but I did it just to make it a little bit neater for this next part of the video. So speaking of which, we are going to just... I don't know why I didn't do that part there. It's very mysterious to me. I just couldn't take doing one more little piece, I guess. All right, so what we're going to do is going to, how do I describe this? We are going to create the top layer of the terrain. And by that, I mean the top layer, which is, this level. Whatever else is going to happen out here at this exact level, we are going to do that. And we're going to make this kind of shapes to go in and out. And even over here, as we get over into the Googly Island proper, we're just going to stay at that level, and then I probably should just do it and explain as I go. So let's just start over here at these steps here. Now we've already got this one bit of terrain here, which is simply, there's one block here, there's two blocks stacked up here, and there's three stacked up next to that one, and then we're up to the level of we're going to call this block number 4. And so let's see, right here, got my little map in front of me that I drew. Okay, so we want to go from, not that one, we want to leave that one alone. We want to start here, and we're going to start kind of zigzagging. Actually, we're going to zigzag out, but we're going to do it this way. We're going to leave that block there and just go all the way over to the path here. And again, leave the last block open. You can go all the way back to the path. I think I need to turn my piece of paper because I'm getting myself confused already. Okay, so we did that one, and we're going to do that one more time. And then the next one, well, it's really, all right, like that one too. So let me check. I got, how many points do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So let's just check my map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all right, that's right. That's easy enough. All right, so now this part is even all the way back, and we want to find the, let's see, we're going to leave one. Oops, my paper's about to fall down. Here we go. That's better. Okay, so we're going to leave one block here. No, I'm sorry, 2 blocks here. We're going to leave 2 blocks here. We're going to build out one. Actually, we're going to go along here. I'm sorry, this sounds confusing. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to build 4 blocks. And we're going to put 2 blocks right in front of that. Okay, so we're going to leave those 2. And, yep, there we go. Okay, and then it goes back in here for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the 8th one, we're going to come back out. We're going to come back, we're bringing it out 2, so this should be totally a total of 3 here. And then we go to the next one, we're going to bring it out that far, and then we're going to bring it out 4 more, so this should be a total of 6. right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And we're going to go over one more and bring it out that same distance and then add on 4 more to that. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go here. And we're going to bring them out the same length, and that's it. And we're going to do that again one more time. This is the easiest way I can think of to explain this. This is hard. This is hard. You tried explaining terrain to people. Okay. This is not easy to do. So the next one we're going to build all the way back out here, and then we're going to bring it out one more. And then we're going to add 1, 2, 3 more rows of that. So let's see, it's 1. And just keep it even with that one. 2. Probably should have taken a zippy potion for this, but I don't want to get too fast and get myself into trouble here. So we should have 4 going across here. Okay, so the next one we're going to bring it out. Oops. That far again, and then we're going to add, what are we going to add? 2. Add this time. 1, 2. Okay. And again, one more all the way to that same point. So we got 2 there side by side. Am I right? Am I right? No? Wait. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. No. I'm not right. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Added 2. And oh, this one should be out one more. Right, so there should be 2 here and 3 sticking out there. Now we add 1 more at this same ending point. Right there, and that brings us to 1 more row that's going to come out 1 block farther. Right to there. And the rest of this obviously just gets filled in. And this is where your melon tree is going to live once, if you decide to build one here. And this is where he has. Well, I guess this is a little farther, a little closer to the Stampy's hot buns. This is really actually kind of more where the tree goes in this vicinity. We'll talk about that more later. Okay, so that's that part. So we've gotten here, we've gotten all the way around to here. So this is where there's going to be that little pool of water here, and then there's going to be another pool of water, which I'll explain. That'll be actually in the next video. All right, so we've gotten this far. That's good. Very good. All right, now, luckily, this next part here, sorry for the crinkling of paper, is fairly square. So this just simply... it doesn't go all the way there because, well, it doesn't. How about that? It doesn't go all the way there because it doesn't. So we're just going to count, let's see, 1, 2, 3, let's see, I'm looking at my map here. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 empty ones. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th one we're going to start coming out. And we're just going to come straight out, total of... Let's see it. Well, I've already got that block and that one, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's just do this. It's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's including this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And we have to come out that far because now we're going to turn this way. And this is where you're going to get confused. I do understand, so I'm going to try to do this as slowly as I can. House is to my left there, and I'm coming towards me 1 block. And then I'm going to go make a left there, make that another block, and add yet 1 more on there. And we're going to come back again here. Add 1 block here and another one right next to it. And then we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go back towards the house one more block and add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going back towards the house a little bit. Let's see, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is already 1, so we're just going to add 6 on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to turn this way again. 1, and then go back this way because we have to make another little turn here. 2, that's 2, and then again over here. And we're going to add 2 onto that. Now this should line up. I just it should line up with this, so I've done something wrong here. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Where did I go wrong? This is not hard to imagine going wrong on this. So let's start right over here because this is my counting start getting fouled up here. I'll bet you anything it's here. Let's see. That's supposed to be. Let's see. How many do we have here? 1, not including. All right, let's start from the path here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that was supposed to be 11 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was supposed to be 11. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna. This is gonna mess me up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. If I try to redo each little block and move it, I'm just gonna get myself messed up. So let's just start here, add one more block, and try this one more time. Okay, so that's the 11th block. I'm double checking because they always say measure twice, cut once in carpentry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, perfect. All right, here we go. So, okay, so we're going to go out here, back here. You're going to add 2 on there, so this should be 3 here. And I'm going to start going sideways here while it's coming towards me now. And oops, not on top. Again on the side, another zigzag here. And we want to bring this, so I don't want to put that down yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go back over and then add another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add, it's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we've already got 1, so we're going to add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, this is tedious. It is just tedious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I guess it should be 7 total. Oh no, I added 6, right? Because there's 7. Okay, so we're going to turn this way and add 1 that way, 1 this way, and another one that way, and another one back this way, and then it should be 2 blocks added onto that, and that, perfect. That should line right up with this block here. It's like, I'm looking at it, and it looks like a little hat to me this way, like a little brim of a hat there, and that's the hat. So it's right there. That should line up with this. Now this right here, this is going to be there's like a little step down sort of that thing that happens there. Okay, so now we got this far, we're good. We're in good shape so far. Now we're going to go around here and attach back over to that side. So what'll happen is we'll have this flat area here, and I'll be giving you in the next video. I'll be giving you some measurements. The the blocks, how they're arranged to go from like here down, and then a separate set of instructions to go from here up. That was the easiest way I can think of to sort of split it in half that way. So even if you got this far, you could just randomly sort of plunk down some dirt blocks and sort of make it look good. Okay, so let's continue on now. This is the part where I'd like, maybe I should save at this point. That's a good idea. If you got this far, save it. And what you can do is, once we're done, you're gonna take all these walls and fill them in straight down, like we did all these. That'll actually will be helpful for placing the blocks later. I think. Yeah, it definitely will. It definitely will help. So let's see. Okay, so we've got these 3 blocks here. Okay, in order to do this, I'm going to have to add 1 more block here, and then come towards myself here. And again, I've got my back to the house at this point. You know, I'm right above the water. So I came back. So we got 3 here, and I'm coming towards myself 1, and I got to add 2 more on this side, and come towards myself 1 more. So that leaves 2 exposed there. And we're just going to come back and forth and back and forth. Let's see, there's 3. Let's see, make sure 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add 2 more here. 1 more here, and that leaves that 2 there. And so this one, okay, so there's going to be a total of 9 here. So this is already 1. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're getting close to this thing, but that's as far as we really are going to go. So we're going to start going this way. And by the way, I'm going to give you the actual, blocks, how this is supposed to be, the shoreline is supposed to go, which is kind of sort of meanders in that sort of direction, but I'll give you the real dimensions for that probably next couple of videos. So this Googlies Island is probably going to take us at least a couple of videos because it's so slow and tedious. And if I could stop talking, that would probably help too. Let's see. All right, so we're going to do from here. Let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to do 1 long run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 9. Okay, so total of 9. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then right over here, the 4th one from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 2 blocks right next to each other like that. And there should be another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, so good. So we'll leave that. We're going to continue this way. I know this makes no sense. It's crazy looking. All right, I'll stop talking. Let's see. Turning the map. Okay, so now this actually makes a little dent in for once. Like that. Just make a little U shape in so you can leave that block empty. Of course, you could have just gone like out and then just erase that one, but yeah, well, anyway. I would do it that way, just in case some later instruction helps. Keep yours the same as mine, and that will make the next step much easier. Let's see, where am I? Okay, here we are. So then I need to do 3 points, which, let's see. That's the first one, so I just need to zigzag once and once more, and that gives us 1, 2, 3 little points there sticking out. That's how I kind of refer to it. 1, 2, 3, and then bring it over 1 more, and I want to bring it out 2 this time. Kind of interrupts that pattern there a little bit. And then we want to go over 3. So that's a total of 4 now. And okay, so we want to come out 2, then over 1. And this one is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then now we're bumping up against this, and we're just going to fill this in right there like that. Okay. So now we just got to fill this top part in here. And let's see where we are on time-wise. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, so this is this is crazy, right? Okay, this is gonna make sense. I swear this is gonna make sense. And when you're all done, you're gonna be like, "Oh, Darman68 is a genius. How did he ever figure out how to do this terrain?" Okay, well, all right, maybe that's a stretch, but and again, does this have to be perfect? No. You just this is just for fun, right? This is for fun. We're just kind of getting close here. So, like I said before, I'm gonna give you exact details on how to do all this terrain in here, and there's gonna be two little water holes here, and we've got more terrain to do around there, and then there's a little here which is fairly ambiguous. I'm not quite sure exactly how it goes. It's not a real good video on it for the most part, but then we're gonna start digging this out, people. We're gonna make a dock over here. I've got a little bit of water here, but and a pony, but that's it. I need to start working on that. So homework. Yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. So homework. Your job, first of all, is to go around all your walls and bring them all, just finish them all to the ground. And you're going to want to make sure this ground is flat when you do this next part. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself very confused by my instructions because they're going to be just as a little preview. Just the way I've written it out. If you saw my map, you'd throw up because it's so insane. And basically all it is a bunch of, I have it all on graph paper, very low tech here. And basically it goes something like this. Like I'm going to tell you to look at a block from above, and I'm going to tell you how many blocks to pile on top of it. That's basically how it's going to go. So like this one, where am I? I'm looking at my map. I can't even tell where I am. Where's my staircase? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's such a mess. Like, so I'll be doing like, put 1 block here, put 3 blocks here, put 2 blocks here, etc. That's actually correct, those 3 blocks. But anyway, so that's how it's going to go. It's going to be horrible, even more tedious than this. So basically I'm just going to have you point, in each area. We're going to tell you how many blocks to put in each, and it's going to work. I just testing it out, and there's just no other way to do it easily. And that's not saying that's easy, but it will work if you stick with me. It will work. So anyway, that is our beginning of Googlies Island. We've got a kind of basic shapes here. We've got the path, and the bubble stopped. Yay! Okay, so that's it for now. Then let's call it quits here. Get to work on your homework. Oh, and also on your homework, flatten out. Work on starting to flatten out all this stuff because you're going to need that flat at some point, so you can have fun filling all this in while you're waiting for my next video. So I'm Darman68. Where am I? Here I am. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!